Here's the regular season game of the Pac West season, the Big 8. 4-0 Inglewood Blackhawks hosting the 4-0 undefeated Las Vegas Trojans. This is the owner, head coach of the Inglewood Blackhawks. This is Tony Reed. Tell us about your thoughts on tonight's game.
Oh, it's going to be a heavyweight match, you know what I'm saying? Both teams come in high power, you know, two of the best teams in the nation. And, you know, we're going to come in, you know, we ride a nice little wave right now. Good, you know, good atmosphere with our organization. And then, you know, the Trojans, they always be a quality team. So we're going to come out here, play football, and see what happens tonight.
All right, well, good luck to both teams. Hopefully there's no injuries tonight.
Yeah, let's hope not. We're playing with the injury bug right now, but we should persevere.
All right, let's go Blackhawks.
All right, sounds good.
Well, here we are at Jackie Robinson Stadium. It is Saturday, October 14th. Huge game here. Both undefeated, 4-0 for both teams coming into this contest. The Inglewood Blackhawks hosting this team over here to the right, the Vegas Trojans. So, this should determine the #1 seed in the Pac West Big 8 division when playoffs start here in a few weeks' time. So, well, may the best team win. Hopefully you don't have any injuries. And I'll be hosting. I'm Jay Tando. We're going to get kicked off here at 8 o'clock, just a few minutes' time. So the Blackhawks will kick it off to the visiting Trojans. Blackhawks wearing all black. Black pants, black jerseys, black helmets. Vegas Trojans will be wearing white jerseys, black pants, and silver-gray helmets. Here we are, September 14th, 2017. I'm sorry, October 14th. 2017. Pac West Big 8 regular season brawl. Let's see who comes out on top. Bam. We're underway. Fielded. 20, 25, big hitting. 25-yard line. Let's see who comes out at quarterback for the Trojans. 25-yard line. It appears that number 12, Chad Jeffries, is a quarterback for the Vegas Trojans. They've gone through a few this season. They had Zach Atkins, they had Brandon Brooks, James Kamek. Now they've got Jeffries, Chad Jeffries. He's got the low snap and the shotgun. They're going to take a seat there. Back, loss in the play, or maybe line of scrimmage. Loss of 2 marked back the 23-yard line as we're just underway in the first quarter. 14 minutes, 28 seconds, tick, 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 as we're just kicked off and getting going here in the first quarter. No score here from Inglewood as the quarterback, Chad Jeffries, shotgun snap. He's going to hand it off to former Blackhawk tailback number 4, Brian Flowers. Will take a seat. No gain. 24-yard line. It is now 3rd down and about 11. Facing the visiting Trojans. Chad Jeffries in the shotgun awaits the snap. He's got it. He's going to look downfield, throws. It's up and caught. Gain of just a minimal gain there of about 7 yards. And it'll bring up 4th down. Punting unit comes on. It's either Mike Mayer or Gerald Bennett in the punting position. Number 2. Guessing it's Mike Mayer. And the punt is away. It's a good one. Julio Gage is going to receive it at the 25. He's up to the 30, 35, 40. Still going. Up to the 49-yard line. Julio Gage. First quarter, 12 minutes, 22 seconds to go. No score. They're going to mark the ball at the 49 of the Trojans. Inglewood has their first offensive possession. And a quarterback is Nic Stephens. He's got the shotgun snap. He will hand it off. Up the middle they go. A couple of yards on the carry. Number 16, Xavier Norris on the previous carry. Couple of yards, so it's going to be at the 47-yard line of the Trojans. 2nd down and about 8 with 12 minutes 17 to go here in the opening quarter. Stephens in the shotgun. He will drop back to survey the field. He's going to let it go. He's got Solomon Jones, and that's a catch all the way down inside the 10-yard line. Solomon Jones from Nic Stephens. First down for the Blackhawks inside the 10-yard line at about the 9. Norris, the tailback, cuts it upfield. We have a flag on the play. Let's see about that flag. Penalty against the Blackhawks, holding, brings it back to the 22-yard line. First and goal from the 22. Not a good penalty. Let's see if they can overcome it. Nic Stephens in the shotgun, drops back to throw. He's going to let it go. He's going for the end zone. In and out of the hands. He was going for number 2 there. Dwayne Cross couldn't quite find the handle. And a goal back at the 23-yard line. Blackhawks are lining up. Nic Stephens at quarterback. They're going to go 3 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left, and a 4 wide set. Back to throw, Nic Stephens. He's in trouble. He's going to run and get out of bounds. Minimal gain there. Bring up third down. Third and goal from the 23-yard line. Can the Blackhawks convert? With 10 minutes, 48 seconds to go in this opening quarter, still no score. We have whistles. Let's see what they want to talk about here. Looks like we got a timeout. Goal all the way back at the 23-yard line from the penalty. So 10:47 to play in the opening quarter. No score here from Inglewood. Can the Blackhawks convert here, get in the end zone? And we got a jumping Trojan. Let's see what the, or is it a Blackhawk? Let's see. They're going to mark the ball. Where is it? Well, I guess they're going to move it to the 20. So third and goal at the 20. It should be the 18, actually, yeah. 18-yard line after the penalty. 17-yard line, I guess. So third and goal from the 17-yard line. 10 minutes, 47 seconds to play in this open quarter. No score. And here's the snap. And Stephens is rolling. He's on the run to the right. Throws on the run into the end zone. No. Looking for the receiver in the end zone. Could not get it. Apparently there was a penalty on that last play because they're going to have the ball now at the 9. And they're going to throw to the end zone. And it is caught. That's a touchdown. Solomon Jones from Nic Stephens from 9 yards out. So NFL rules extra point attempt to try to make it 7-0 here with 10:33 to play in this opening quarter. Blackhawks take a 6-0 lead. And it's up, and it is no signal. Good. Here comes the kickoff. And it's going to be fielded about the 10. Up to the 25. Trying to turn that corner. It's about the 30. 31, Chad Jeffries in the shotgun. Vegas Trojans trailing 7-0 with 10:24 to play in this opening quarter. We trail 7-0. They're going to go 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right in a 4 wide set. Jeffries is going to swing it out. In and out of the hands, almost intercepted by Inglewood. Number 5 had his hands on it there. That's Thaddeus Vince. From the 31, second down and 10. 10:19 to play in the open quarter. Vegas Trojans on the move here. They trail 7-0 against the host Blackhawks. Handing it off. Breaks initial tackle. That's Brian Flowers. And the former Blackhawk takes it all the way to the 46-yard line, moves the chains with a first down. The bruising run by Flowers against his former teammates is a first down, and so 46-yard line. 9 minutes, 30 seconds, tick, tick, tick in this opening quarter. Vegas trails 7-0. 4 wide set, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Jeffries, he's going to run. He wants to throw on the run. Appears to be caught for a first down. Moves the chains to the 40-yard line of Inglewood. Trojans on the move after a couple of decent plays. With 9 minutes, 5 seconds, tick, 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 opening quarter. Trojans trail 7-0, but they are driving. with their quarterback here, Chad Jeffries. He's going to pick up the low shotgun snap and throw in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. He's looking for number 19, Xavier Trevino. 2nd down and 10 facing the Trojans from the 40-yard line. 8:44 and ticking in this opening quarter. The score is Inglewood 7, Las Vegas 0 in this Pac West Big 8 showdown. Jeffries, shotgun. He's going to throw, and it is intercepted by number 2 there, B. Smith. Brandon Smith with the interception. Turnover, and the Trojans appear to travel pretty light. I think they only have about 26, 27 players. So that's going to affect depth later in the game as guys tire out. So Inglewood with the football at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, they lead 7-0. Trying to add to that lead here in the first quarter. 8:28 to go. They're going to hand it off. Nothing doing there on that carry. Going backwards. Xavier Norris. Loss of about a yard on the previous carry by Xavier Norris. 2nd down and 11, backed up to the about the 18-yard line. 7:54 to play in this opening quarter. Inglewood on top, 7-0. Nic Stephens will throw. It's caught. And he breaks a tackle. Yards after catch is a factor there as he gets up to near the 30-yard line. And short from the 29. They need about 2 yards, Inglewood. 7:14 to go in the opening quarter, leading 7-0. Ball is loose. Scramble for the ball. Believes it's recovered by Inglewood. Let's see. That'll bring up 4th and about 5. So they went from 3rd and short to a fumble. So with 6:44 and ticking in this opening quarter, leading 7-0, punting unit is on deck for the Blackhawks. They've had some long snapper issues here in the past. Let's hope that's resolved here. It's been disastrous in games past. Let's see if we can get a clean snap here to the punter. And it is. And the punt is up, and it'll be a good one, high one. Takes a Blackhawk bounce, and it'll be dead at about the 35-yard line. Quarter, 6 minutes, 4 seconds to go. The Vegas Trojans defense held after the interception, so their offense is back out. 35-yard line, they trail by a touchdown, 7-0. And whistles. 10 Trojans from the 35. 6 minutes, 4 seconds to play in the opening quarter, trailing 7-0. Handing it off. Brian Flowers met in the backfield. No gain. Gain of, well, they call it a gain of about a yard then. From the 36-yard line, 2nd down and 9 with 5:19 to play in this opening quarter. And whistles. Against Vegas, false start, or delay a game, one of the two. From the 30, just outside the 30, at the 31-yard line. It's 2nd down and 14 with 5 minutes and ticking in this opening quarter. The Vegas Trojans trail 7-0 here in the opening quarter. They break the huddle. Looks like they're going to have 4 receivers, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, and a 4 wide receiver set for the quarterback, Chad Jeffries. Ball is loose on the ground, picked up. He's in trouble. He's scrambling. He's going to throw it on the run. It's caught by Brian Flowers, who is wrestled out of bounds at about the 34. Now the ball is marked at about the 33. They need to get to the 46. So 3rd and long, 3rd and about 12. Long 12, short 13, whatever. Let's see if they can do this on 3rd down. 3:52 to go in this opening quarter. Trailing 7-0. Trojans back to throw. Jeffries will let it rip deep. Intercepted. B. Smith with pick number 2. Lockdown corner there. Got his 2nd interception. So, turnover on the interception. Inglewood with the ball and the lead, 7-0. 43-yard line and whistles. And Inglewood from the 43-yard line, leading 7-0 with 3 minutes, 39 seconds to play. Here's Nic Stephens. He's going to wing it, and And that is underthrown in and out of the hands of the defensive back. Dropped it. I believe that's number 3 there. Charles Ely. Feeling that number 3, Clampington, Charles Ely, is not going to hear the end of that. He had it in his hands, he juggled, he dropped it. As Mr. Black would say, he don't want it, he don't want it. So, 43-yard line, 2nd down and 10. Nic Stephens in the shotgun. 3 minutes, 15 seconds to go in this opening quarter. He's going to wing it. Incomplete. He's going for number 2 there. Dwayne Cross. Big play coming up on 3rd and 10 from the 43. Inglewood has the lead. 7-0. 3 minutes, 9 seconds to play in this opening quarter. Can they convert here on 3rd and long? From the shotgun, it'll be Nic Stephens at quarterback. Looks like they're going to go 3 to the left and 1 to the right on a 4-wide set. Back to throw is Stephens. He's wrapped up and takes a seat at the 30-yard line. Sack. Is on the field for the Blackhawks from the 30-yard line on 4th and long. They will punt it. It's up. Let's see if they get a return out of it. It takes an Inglewood bounce, and then it doesn't. And they're going to dead it at about the 30. So Vegas will have the ball inside the 30 at about the 29, trailing 7-0. And takes a seat. Backed up to their 25-yard line after the loss on the sack. They need to get to the 39 for a 1st down. So 2nd down and about 14 with 1 minute, 20 seconds and ticking in this opening quarter. It's been a long first quarter.
Let's go,
Inglewood with the lead. 4-wide receiver set. 2 to the left, 2 to the right for Jeffries. He wants to throw. He will. It's high. Did he hold on? Incomplete, it looks like. 3rd down. As the Vegas Trojans, with 1 minute, 2 seconds to play in this opening quarter, face a 3rd and long, 3rd and 14 from about the 25-yard line. Will they convert, or will the Blackhawks defense bow their backs? One more time. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. No, 5 receiver set as they got another guy in the slot. So empty backfield as Jeffries is scrambling, in trouble, and he's still running. Gets out of trouble, throws on the run. He's got Tony Parham for the 1st down. Former Blackhawk converts all the way to the 40-yard line. Seconds remain in this opening quarter. Vegas Trojans trail 7-0. They're on the move, though, inside the 40, about the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 after moving the chains. It should be the final play of the first quarter. Jeffries handing it off. Running back finds a lane. Up the middle he goes. And another 1st down as they move the chains out to the 27. Second quarter, Trojans in Blackhawk territory at about the 27-yard line. They trail 7-0, but they are on the move with full 4-wide receiver set, and they're going to run it up the middle. Number 9 is going to rumble and stumble his way into the end zone. That is Akoya Hudgins on the 27-yard carry for their touchdown. And Akoya Hudgins, the tailback, takes it 27 yards to the house. Here's the point after attempt to try to tie this up. NFL rules. It's about a 32-yard attempt. And it is up, and it is low, good. Inglewood will maintain the lead, 7-6. Trojans have cut the game to a point. 7-6, Inglewood on top. 14:50 to go in this second quarter. And here's the kickoff. Looks like Brandon Smith will pick it up. No, Julio Gage. Still alive. To the 30, up to 34. And we got some extracurriculars. It's the huddle. They're on offense at the 35-yard line, leading 7-6 here in the second quarter. 14 minutes, 39 seconds to go. Can they add to the lead here? Stephens behind center, and he will hand it off to the running back, number 17, who's got a good head of steam going. Moves the chains. That is Terrell Alex, running back at Southern University. That's a first down carry. 10, up to about the 46 yard line. Alex again, this time he cuts it up. Positive yardage, about 5-6 yards into Vegas Trojan territory. 15:41 and ticking in this first half. At the 50 yard line, they're going to mark it after that run by Terrell Alex. 7-6 is our score. They're going to toss it to Alex again. He's going to sweep it to the right, try to turn the corner. He gets a couple of yards. Short, facing the Blackhawks. Again up the middle, boom. Close to the mark. Let's see if they get the spot to move the chain enough to get a first down. So they're inside Vegas Trojan territory. Now they're deep into, not that deep, but they're at the 42 yard line. First and 10 with 12:42 and ticking. Can they penetrate further here into the Vegas Trojan territory and add to their lead? It's a 7-6 ball game. The Blackhawks on top and driving. Behind center, Nic Stephens puts Julio in motion. Number 3, Julio gets. He's going to drop back. He wants to throw. Setting up the pass, he throws, and it's tipped. Incomplete. From the 42, second down and 10. 12 minutes to play in the opening half. Inglewood leads 7-6. Stephens behind center. Not in the shotgun. He's directly behind center. As he will toss it to Alex. No hole there, so he tries to make something out of nothing. And going backwards. A penalty on the previous play I wasn't aware of. Personal foul penalty because the ball's all the way back to the Blackhawks 47 yard line. And whistles. Out. It's third and long facing the Blackhawks. Penalty put him back to the 47. Didn't see the penalty. I don't know what it was. They need to get to the Trojans 33. So, what is that? 17, about 20 yards. Third and about 20 facing Inglewood here with 11 minutes, 9 seconds to play in this half, this first half. They lead 7-6. Can they pull it out? As Nic Stephens he's back to throw, and he's taken down. That's a sack to about the 44. Mistake. Apparently that was second down. So now it's third down. Okay. So we're going to call it third and 20. Facing Inglewood. Nic Stephens. He's going to sling it, and it is caught by Solomon Jones. He's going to shake and bake. Not quite enough for a first down. Facing Inglewood, leading 7-6 with 9:30 to play and then ticking in this first half. They're going to go for it on fourth and short. Fourth and about 4 actually. They need to get to the 33. And back to throw, Nic Stephens, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. Trojans will take over. So game reset. 9:14 to play in the first half. Here in the second quarter, Inglewood leads 7-6 over the visiting Vegas Trojans. The Trojans have the ball after the turnover on downs. First and 10 at about the 36 yard line. Chad Jeffries will hand it off. Brian Flowers banging his way for about 5 yards. Second down, about short 5, facing the Trojans from the 43 yard line. 8:42 to play in the half. Jeffries throws, it's tipped and incomplete. He's going for his receiver, Gerald Bennett. Up third in the short 5 with 8:36 and ticking in this half. Trojans trail by a point to the host Blackhawks, 7-6. Can they convert here on third and about 5? They need to get to the 47, and quarterback in trouble, and he will take a seat. That's a sack back to the 37 yard line. Punting unit is on for the Trojans after the sack. 7 minutes, 25 seconds, and we've got whistles. Timeout. Coming out of the timeout, punting unit is on for the Trojans on 4th and long with 7:25 to play in this half. They trail 7-6. Blackhawks will get the ball back here following this punt. Let's see if they tried some trickery. And it's a high snap. He's got it, and he will get the punt off. It's a shank, but it takes a bounce, a good bounce, if you're a Trojan fan. And the Blackhawks will get the ball at about the 25-yard line. Here we go. From the 25, Inglewood with the ball back with the 7-6 lead, 7:16 to play in the first half. Throwing it, caught, and that is Stephens to Wood'a Armstrong. The 30, after they're calling it a 5-yard gain on the previous pass. 7 minutes, 10 seconds to play in the opening half. 2nd down and 5, facing Inglewood. They lead 7-6 here at home against the visiting Trojans of Las Vegas. Nic Stephens in the shotgun, awaiting the snap. He's back. He's in trouble. He wants to throw on the run. Wood'a Armstrong, is it a catch? No catch. So it's 3rd down and 5. 7 minutes to play in the half, in the opening half. 7-6 is our score. Inglewood on top. Can they convert on 3rd and 5? Nic Stephens in the shotgun. He's going to have 3 receivers slotted to the right and 1 to the left in a 4-wide set. Lone tailback. And there's the shotgun snap. He wants to throw. He's got his man Julio Gage. 1st down and more. And he's wrapped up at the 50 and drugged down there. That'll move the chains. Defensive ball game. But the Blackhawks are on the move. They're at the midfield at the 50-yard line. They have a 1-point lead, 7-6. 6 minutes, 4 seconds, tick, 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 in this opening half to go. And they're trying to get some more points going here against their rival, Vegas Trojans. Pretty heated series the last couple seasons. These two teams have met in the fall and spring championships. High snap, handing it off. Alex on the carry. Nice gain of about 5 yards. 2nd down and 6, facing Inglewood with a 7-6 lead with 5 minutes to go here in the half. First half. Nic Stephens with 4 receivers, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Single tailback in the shotgun. He's got the ball. He wants to throw it. He's going to wing it deep. Julio Gage up and no. Cannot come down with it. I believe it's 3rd and 6 now. From the 46. Leading 7-6. Inglewood trying to convert with 4 minutes, 47 seconds to play in this opening half. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. 4-wide set. And we have movement on the defensive line. Free play as Nic Stephens will wing it for Julio and double coverage. Incomplete. Now that is a free play, so there should be a 5-yard penalty. We'll see what the refs say about that. Offset each other. Penalties on both sides, so replay the down. 3rd down and 6 from the 46. 4:25 to play in the opening half. 7-6 is our score. Inglewood leads by a point. Can they convert here on 3rd and 6? 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left on a 4-wide set for Nic Stephens in the shotgun. Back to throw. He scrambles, he throws. Up he goes to his receiver, Solomon Jones. Cannot find the handle. 4th down. And we've got a drum section going up in the stands as it brings up 4th down. Punting unit is on for the Blackhawks. On 4th and 6, they're gonna let it go. Punt, boom, and let's see about this return. Bobbled, picked up, still going. He's up to about the 15. Ball at the 15-yard line for the Trojans, trailing 7-6 in the first half with 3 minutes 58 seconds to play in the opening half. Here in the 2nd quarter. Number 12, Chad Jeffries, the quarterback, has Two receivers to the left, one to the right. The ball is picked up off the turf. He runs and throws out of bounds. Down and 10 from the 15 facing the Trojans. The score is 7-6 in favor of the host Blackhawks. We have got 3:42 and ticking left in this second quarter here, remaining in the first half. Jeffries will hand it off. Looks like Brian Flowers will take the carry and no gain. Third down and 10 from the 15 facing the Trojans, trailing 7-6 here in the first half. There's 2 minutes 48 seconds to go. Tick, tick, tick. Jeffries in the shotgun. Three receivers to the left, one to the right, and a 4 wide set. He's in trouble, but he eludes it, and now he can't. Gain of a couple yards. Is the ball loose? Blackhawks think the ball came out. We have a player down. Hopefully he's okay. Following the injury there, we had a timeout, and with 2:29 to play in the first half, the Trojans trail 7-6. They're going to punt it on 4th down and 10 from their own 16. Snap is away, and they got a clean punt off. Going to bounce out of bounds. No, it's not. It's in bounds. And down at the 44. We've got 2 minutes, 9 seconds to play in this opening half. Blackhawks are clinging to a 7-6 lead, 1 point edge. They've got the ball 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line of the Trojans. Can they add to their lead here before the halftime break? Nic Stephens is a quarterback in the shotgun. He's got one receiver left, a couple to the right, triple to the right, 4 wide set. He's going to drop back and throw it. It's underneath and nope, it's not caught. It's Julio Gage in and out of the fingers. Second down, facing the Blackhawks. 2nd and 10, leading 7-6 at the 2-minute break here in the first half. As we come out of the 2-minute warning timeout, waiting for them to resume play. It appears to be a 4 wide set, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, facing the Trojans. As the Blackhawks line up in the shotgun with Nic Stephens. Snap is away, he's got it. Picked up the pressure, he's gonna wing it. And his receiver didn't quite turn around, Julio Gage, so incomplete, 3rd down. Penalty against the Trojans. Moves the chains, automatic 1st down for the Blackhawks inside the 30 to the 29. New life for this offense as they have 1 minute 53 seconds to go in this half, leading 7-6. And the ball inside the 30 at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10. Here come the Blackhawks. Nic Stephens awaits the snap. He's got it. Back to throw. Scrambling. He's going to throw it. He's going deep. It's up and it's tipped and incomplete. 2nd down and 10 from the 29 for the Blackhawks. With 1 minute 45 to play in the first half. Holding on to that 7-6 lead, 1 point edge over the visiting Trojans. Low scoring affair thus far. See if the Blackhawks can change that with an end zone dance here. 2nd down and 10 from the 29. Stephens awaits the snap. Motion for Wood Armstrong. They're going to go 3 receivers left, 1 to the right as it's going to dump it off. Number 17 there, Alex. I'm sorry, that was, Terrell Alex. So 3rd down coming up. 17 and ticking, tick, 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 114, 113. Here in the first half, they're letting that clock run down on 3rd down and 10 from the 29. Inglewood with the 7-6 lead, 1 point edge. As now we got a minute left in the contest, there in the first half. They're going to spread it out with 3 receivers slotted to the left, 1 to the right, and a single back in the backfield shotgun for quarterback Nic Stephens, who has the ball, and he rolls to his right. Now he's rolling. Ball is loose. It is fallen on by the Trojans, and they will have the football in Inglewood territory at the 45-yard line. Vegas Trojans have the ball at the 45-yard line of the Inglewood Blackhawks. They trail 7-6 with 38.7 seconds to go on the half. 38 seconds. Hold on one second. And back to throw is Jeffries. He's evaded some trouble. He throws on the run. It's caught. Number 2 with the catch. He's going to move it all the way down to the 30. From the 30, after they move the chains, 1st and 10, Trojans, 9 seconds to play in the half. They get the ball off, they throw, it's caught, wrapped up at the 20, inbounds though, and let's see if they're going to stop the clock, or is that the end of the half? That might do it. They're talking about it. Call that halftime with the Inglewood Blackhawks on top 7-6 over the visiting Vegas Trojans. For the second half, Trojans will kick off to the Blackhawks, and Julio Gage will return it. He's got a good return. Hurling defenders all the way up to midfield, up to near the 50. At the 50, as we start the second half, Inglewood with a 7-6 lead and the ball. As we're just underway with 14:51 to go in this third quarter. As we await the officials to get things going. Defensive battle here in Inglewood. Blackhawks struck first in the first quarter with a 9-yard touchdown pass from Stephens to Solomon Jones, and then the Vegas Trojans answered in the second quarter with a 27-yard run from tailback Akoya Hudgins. They didn't get the extra point, so Inglewood has the edge, and now we're going to set the ball back here. Some kind of a penalty, I guess. So the ball will be marked at the 35-yard line. 15-yard penalty. Something got done there on the Blackhawks side that the refs didn't like. 15-yard penalty. So, reset and let's do it. 35-yard line after the penalty. 1st and 10, Inglewood. They're going to hand it off. Running back takes a knee there as he slips. Start on the previous play. 2nd down and 11 from the 34 as we're just underway in the second half, third quarter. 14 minutes, 29 seconds. The score is 7-6. Inglewood clinging to a 1-point lead as they stack 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Stephens behind center will hand it off. Up the middle they go. Alex with the carry up to the 40. 3rd down facing the Blackhawks. Well, they're going to sort it out. I think they're talking about helmet-to-helmet contact here. Let's see what they decide to do. No flag. Wave the flag, so we're going to call it 3rd down. From about the 41, they need to get to the 45. So 3rd and about 4. A long 4, facing the Blackhawks as they try to sort out the laundry on the field. About 4, long 4, facing the Blackhawks. They lead 7-6 here in the third quarter. 14 minutes to go. They're going to hand it off to Alex. He's wrapped up, short of the 1st down. Or was that 2nd down? And they're calling this 3rd down. I don't know. I think it should be 4th down, but I don't know. They're calling it 4th down. Okay, so 4th and short. 4th and about 3. They're going for it. Terrell Alex goes up the middle, and he's short of the 1st down. And they're going to give it to the Trojans. Marked at the 44-yard line of Inglewood. Vegas Trojans have the ball after the turnover on downs. 13:20 to play in this third quarter. Trojans trailed by a point. See if Inglewood's defense could bow their backs here. Jeffries hands it off. Brian Flowers. Carry. 2nd down facing the Trojans. 2nd and short. inside the 38. B-Flow with the carry. He's going to try to take it outside. He does. First down. Moves the chains against his former team. First down at the 29-yard line. Trojans on the move, trailing 7-6 here in the third quarter. 12 minutes, 11 seconds to play. Tick, tick. In the third. So we start the second half, and Trojans are going 3 receivers to the right and 1 to the left on a 4-wide set for Jeffries. Handing it off. B-Flow looking for another lane. He does. And that's well, there's a flag now. The ball is marked right around the 20-yard line, about the 21. So I believe it's second down and short. No call on that flag that was called. Maybe they picked it up. So they're calling it second and short at about the 21-yard line, facing the Vegas Trojans. Trojans trail 7-6 here in the third quarter. We're at the 11:49 mark of the third quarter. And now the refs talking about the previous play. They'll come back once they decide. It will be against Inglewood, and now it'll be first down for the Trojans in good field position now. They're outside the 10, about the 13-yard line. First and 10. Trailing by a point, but they're on the doorstep with 11 minutes, 48 seconds to play in this third quarter. Can the defense step up for the Blackhawks? As Jeffries, we have another flag. As he throws it, it's caught by Flowers, and he pounds his way out to about the 5-yard line. Let's see about the flag. Second down now, facing the Trojans. They're at just outside the 5-yard line. Second and short. At about the 5-yard line, with 10 minutes 49 and ticking here in this third quarter, trailing 7-6. Trojans are on the Blackhawks just about the 5-yard line. Jeffries rolls to his left, in trouble. He throws it in the end zone, incomplete. Third down and short. Just a few yards to go to convert a first down here at just outside the 5-yard line of Inglewood. And they're going to hand it off to B-Flow, and it does not look like he's going to get it, as he's wrapped up by a gang of Blackhawks. That'll bring up fourth down. Game reset. Here we are. A big play coming up. Fourth and about 3, a long 3, from about the 6-yard line. The Trojans trailing 7-6 with 9:52 and ticking in this third quarter. They're going to go for it. They are going for it. Let's see if the Blackhawks can bow their backs and make the stop. Jeffries, the ball is on the ground. He picks it up, he throws, he finds his man for the touchdown. So a broken play results in a touchdown. Point attempt to try to make it 13-7.
They already joking, man!
And that's a flag. Well, I missed that. Apparently they called the touchdown back against the Trojans for a penalty. So then they lined up for the field goal, and then there was another penalty. So the score is still 7-6. Trojans trail. Some more talking. After the field goal was good, they decided to take the points off the board because there's a personal foul against the Blackhawks. That'll give them an automatic first down and goal. So no points. No touchdown because that got called back. No field goal because they declined it. And they want the ball first and goal at the 6-yard line. Trojans still trail by points, 7-6. 9 minutes, 30 seconds to play in the third quarter. All right, let's see if Inglewood can play some defense now and keep it clean. You don't need any penalties. Ball is slow snapped. Quarterback Jeffries throws on the run. It hits the turf. Incomplete. Good catch. I thought it hit the turf, but okay. Second down and goal from the 2-yard line, facing the Trojans. 9 minutes, 3 seconds to play in the third quarter. Inglewood on top, 7-6 for the moment. In the shotgun, Jeffries. He's got it. He's going to hand it off. No, he's going to keep it. Bam! I don't think he got in. Third down and goal. Goal facing the Trojans as they trail by a point at about the 2-yard line. 8 minutes, 9, 8, 7, 6, ticking in this third quarter. Defensive ball game. Can the Blackhawks defense stand up the Trojans on 3rd and goal at the 2? Throwing, incomplete. No flags. 4th down and goal from the 2 coming up. Vegas Trojans will be riverboat gamblers here, and they are from Vegas. So they're going to go for it on 4th and goal at the 2-yard line. Trailing by a point. This is a big play here. 12, Chad Jeffries at quarterback. Ryan Flowers in the backfield. 2 receivers left. Ball is on the carpet. And he's going to scramble after picking it up. He throws. Juggled. Incomplete. The Blackhawks have dodged the bullet there as they will turn over on downs. So after the turnover on downs, Blackhawks, excuse me, about the 2-yard line, they get the ball. Got 98 yards to go to get a touchdown. 7 minutes, 20 seconds to play in the third quarter. They lead 7-6. Nic Stephens and whistles. So penalty against the Trojans, so it'll be 1st and 5. From about the 7-yard line, Inglewood will have the ball. The Blackhawks lead 7-6 here in the third quarter. 7 minutes, 20 seconds to play in the third quarter. Shotgun for Stephens. He's going to throw. It's out of the range for Wood Armstrong. 2nd down and 5 from the 6-yard line. They need to get to about the 11 for a 1st down, or the 12 actually. So they're about the 7-yard line. They lead 7-6, the Blackhawks, with 7 minutes, 15 seconds to play in the third quarter. And they will move the hash to the other hash. The ball is moved. Stephens awaits the snap. He's got it. He's going to throw. It is in and out of the hands of Julio Gage. It was right in there. 3rd down, big play here. 3rd and 5 from about the 7-yard line. They need to get to the 12. 7-6 lead with 6:56 to play in the third quarter, and whistle. Against the Blackhawks, now a 3rd and 5 becomes 3rd and 10 from about the 3-yard line. They need to get to about the 12.5-yard line for a 1st down. 6:42 to play in the third quarter. Inglewood does have a 7-6 lead. Nic Stephens awaits the snap. He's back to throw. He does throw. Wood Armstrong, number 15 with the catch. That should be enough for a 1st down. 16-yard line. 1st down for the Blackhawks as they move the chains after that pass from Stephens to Armstrong. From the shotgun. Handing it off. Again, the tailback slips. Is the ball loose? Trojans say they've got the football. No signal yet. Trojans football. Trojans have the football back. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. 5 minutes, 41 seconds to play in this third quarter. The score remains 7-6, Inglewood on top. But here come the Trojans with the ball after the turnover. From the 15, 1st and 10. Stack 2 to the left, 2 to the right. And 12 wants the end zone. No signal. No, they're going to say he's at the 1. Or no, it is a touchdown. 15-yard touchdown. by the quarterback, Chad Jeffries. The score is now 12-7. The Trojans take their first lead of the contest with 5 minutes 26 seconds to play in the third quarter. 12-6 after the 15-yard scamper by the quarterback, Chad Jeffries. And they're going to go for two to make it, try to make it 14-7. From the shotgun, Jeffries rolls to the left, throws to the end zone, caught. Two-point conversion is good. Kickoff for the Trojans. They lead 14-7 with 5:23 to play in the third quarter. Blackhawks will receive it. 20, 25. Brandon Smith, 30, 35, up to the near the 40. 40-yard line, 1st and 10 with 5 minutes 16 to play in the third quarter. They trail 14-7 now. First time they trailed in the game. Can they bounce back? Stephens hands it off to Alex. Alex goes up field and turns the corner. Upfield he goes. Nice running all the way to the 40 of the Trojans. Moves the chains to the 40-yard line after that nice run of about 20 yards. Blackhawks. Alex again. This time he's bottled up. Gain of about a yard on the previous carry. 39-yard line. 2nd down and 9. 4 minutes 39 seconds to go on the third quarter. They're going to throw it. Julio Gage with the first down catch makes a spin move. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Blackhawks! 9-yard touchdown stands. Inglewood will try to tie it up with the extra point attempt here by number 27, Trevor Dion, out of Santa Monica College. It's a 1-point game right now. Inglewood trails 13-14. Let's see if they can even that up. The snap is down, the kick is up, and it is no good. It will be 14-13. Vegas on top by 1 point with 4:29 to play in the third quarter. Inglewood will kick it off.
Hey, they got 6 over here! They got 6 over here!
Fielded about the 10, up to the 20, 25. Still bouncing around. Set. We're still in the third quarter. 4 minutes 20 seconds to play. Trojans have the ball at the 27-yard line. They have a 1-point edge. 14-13 is the score. The visiting Trojans on top of the host Blackhawks. Chad Jeffries awaits the snap. And he will throw on the run to Brian Flowers, who breaks a tackle and needs to down the sideline. And the ball is knocked out of the bounds. He got hit pretty good. By number 14, Aaron Simpson. Ball is now marked inside the 44-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Trojans. That nice little screen dump and big hit. 1st and 10 is their back. Oh, big sack. 55 with a hit. Devin Johnson takes down the quarterback, Jeff. Knocks the Trojans back to the their own 48. They need to get to the Blackhawks 34-yard line for a first down. So 2nd and very long. Second about 19. Jeffries rolls to his left, throws on the run, caught, out of bounds. Facing the Trojans. And they're back to throw. Jeffries in trouble, runs out of it, and hit. Ball is loose. Ball is still alive. Picked up by Inglewood at the 45. It was a big turn of events for the Blackhawks as they recover the fumble. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line, trailing by a point. Up the middle, they go to Alex, and he rumbles for about 4 yards. 41, second down and about 6 with 1 minute 13 to play in the third quarter. Inglewood trails 14-13, but they're on the move after the turnover. High snap. Nic Stephens will throw it away. Third down coming up. Third down now. Ball's going to be marked back at the 47.5 yard line. Inglewood needs to get to the 35 for a first down. So, third and about 18, facing the Blackhawks. Now they're going to pick up the ball and move it. Let's see where they mark it. Okay, so now it's going to be ball marked at the 41 of the Trojans. So 6. Third and about 6. With 50 seconds to play in the third quarter. Scores 14-13. Inglewood trails, but they have the first down as Julio Gage gets the ball to the 30-yard line. Flow. 31-yard line. First and 10. Inglewood trailing by a point with 29 seconds to play in the third quarter. They're going to run it. Alex up the middle. Gain of a 2 maybe. That'll do it for the third quarter as it'll come to a close. A defensive battle as the Blackhawks will have the ball at the 29-yard line of the Trojans. As we begin the fourth quarter, they trail 14-13 here at home against the visiting Trojans. Let's see if they can get something going here in the fourth quarter. So from about the 29-yard line, it's second down and 8 as we begin the fourth quarter. Inglewood trails by a point, 14-13. Snap is away. Stephens throws. He's got his man, Wood Armstrong. They're calling it incomplete. Cannot quite hold on to it. He'd like to have another opportunity to grab that one. That brings up third down and 8 from the 29. 14:45 to play in the contest. Trailing by a point. Inglewood 13, Trojans 14. Can they convert here? Back to throw is Stephens. He's got some time as he rolls. He's going to roll more and throw on the run into the end zone, incomplete. Nobody there. Down and 8 from about the 29, and it appears that Blackhawks are going to go for it. They're going to gamble, try to convert as they go down a point, possibly out of the field goal range of their kicker. So free play, possibly. Let's see the whistle. Foolery by the Blackhawks pays off as the defense goes off sides. The Trojans commit the penalty, and that'll give an automatic first down. Or no, it won't. It'll be 4th and shorter. Instead of 4th and 8, it'll be 4th and 3. So the ball is now inside the about the 24-yard line. So they need to get to about the 21. So 4th and short, 4th and about 3, facing Inglewood as they line up 2 receivers to the left, 3 receivers to the left, or to the right, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 4 wide set for quarterback Nic Stephens. High snap, he's got it. Rolling for his life, throws across the, oh, it's a pick. Right into the waiting arms of the Trojans, and that'll bring it to the 39. Over. The ball is at the 36-yard line. Trojans have a 14-13 lead with 13:21 to play in the contest. Handing it off. Met in the backfield for a loss. 34-yard line. Loss of a yard on the previous play. Second down and 11 with 12:48 and ticking in the contest. As the Trojans with a 1-point edge, 14-13 with the ball. See if the defense could pick it up here for the Blackhawks. Get the ball back. Chad Jeffries, the quarterback. Awaits the snap. He's got it. Surveys the field. He's in trouble, but he throws it away. Incomplete. Down at 11 facing the Trojans. They're still talking about it.
Want to read it or ignore it?
Ignore it. So 12-19 to play in the fourth quarter. The score is 14-13. Trojans on top of the host Blackhawks. Big play coming up here on 3rd down and 11. From the 34. Defense time for the Blackhawks. Can they make the stop? Jeffries is going to throw. It's tipped. Incomplete. Ooh, barely got it off. See if Julio returns it. He will try to cut it upfield. Julio Gage wraps up at the 34. 35, Inglewood with the ball. 11 minutes, 6 seconds to play in the contest. They trail by a point, 14-13. Stacked 2 to the right, 1 to the left. They're going to run it. It's not Justin, or who is that? 28, that is Allman. Jason Allman from UCLA carries it for a few yards. From the 39, is 2nd down. And about 6 facing Inglewood. Again, they go up the middle to Allman. And he's got enough for a 1st down. As he bruises his way through the Trojan defense. 1st and 10. Hurry up offense for the Blackhawks. With 10-18 to play in the contest, they trail by a point. Again, they go to Allman. Tries to turn the corner. This time he gets about 3 yards. 2nd down now from the 49-yard line. 2nd and about a short 8 or a long 7. I don't know. High snap. Allman. Again, they're feeding him. Nothing there. Brings up 3rd down. It's 30 seconds in ticking in the contest. Here in the fourth quarter, Inglewood trails 13-14 against the visiting Trojans. From midfield, it's 3rd down and about 7. Hello. Thank you. Appreciate it. And here's the snap on 3rd down. He's going to throw. It's caught by Solomon Jones for a 1st down to the 35-yard line of the Trojans. 5, 1st and 10 as they move the chains. We have a flag as they go to Alex with the carry, but let's see about that penalty. 1st and 10 from the 34 for the Blackhawks, trailing by a point, 14-13 in the fourth quarter, 8:25 to play. Middle they go with the running back. Gain of a couple maybe to Alex. From the 34, 2nd down and 10. There was no gain on the previous play. 14-13, that Blackhawks trail by a point with 7 minutes, 48 seconds and ticking in this fourth quarter. Can they get something going here on 2nd down? Fake the handoff. They throw. It's in and out of the hands of Julio. Couldn't quite get a finger on it, Julio Gage. Clock, even though it was incomplete. I don't know about that. 3rd down and 10 from the 34. Big play for the Blackhawks. Can they convert? As they trail by a point, 14-13. Again, in no man's land at the 34-yard line. So field goal might not be an option. Let's see if they can get something going here. And whistles. 3rd down now and long. 3rd and 10. Big play facing the Blackhawks. With 7:20 and ticking in the contest, they trail by a point. Ball is on the carpet and whistles. 5-yard penalty against Inglewood. That's a big one as it makes it 3rd down and 15. Backed up to the 39-yard line. They need to get to about the 25-yard line of the Trojans for a 1st down. 7 minutes and 9 seconds tick, tick, tick. The clock is running. They trail by a point. And that could be a dagger for the field goal attempt if they can't convert here. That would be a 57-yard attempt. And here comes the pass. And it is juggled and incomplete. Incomplete. 4th down. The Blackhawks are going to try to pin them deep from the 40-yard line, 39-yard line, with 6 minutes 34 and ticking in this contest. Punter's going to try to pin him, maybe even coffin corner them, and get the ball back. Here's the snap. Uh-oh, he's in trouble. He might run for it. No, he's going to get taken down. Not a good turn of events for the Blackhawks as the Trojans will have the ball at the 41. From the 40, about the 2, the Trojans have the lead, 14-13, and the ball. 6 minutes, 17 seconds to play in the game. See if the Blackhawk defense can step up, create an opportunity. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right in a 4-wide set. For the quarterback there, Chad Jeffries. Handing it off. Gain of a couple. 44, 2nd down and about 7. Previous carry of about 3 yards. 5 minutes, 47 seconds. Tick, 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 tick in the contest. Trojans with the ball and a 1-point edge, 14-13. See if the Inglewood Bird Gang can get in there and make a stop. Handing it off again. They do make a stop as B. Flo, former Blackhawk, is met in the backfield. So at this point, it's the play of the game. 3rd down and 8 from about the 43. As they huddle it up. Can the Blackhawks hold on 3rd down and 8? Big play here with 4 minutes, 38 seconds and ticking in the game. Snap is away. Jeffries rolling back more. They get him, but he gets the ball away. Do they call it a sack or no? I believe they're going to give him the throwaway. All the way back to the spot of the would-be sack because it was intentional grounding, I'm guessing. So it'll be a punting situation on 4th and forever. That's what the Blackhawks needed. They needed to get the pressure there, and they got it. So now it's going to be a punting situation for the Trojans deep in their own territory. So they're punting from their own 20. That should set up shop nicely for the Blackhawks. Here's the punt, and he gets it off. And that would have been sweet to block. Julio Gage gets it. Oh! Still loose. Picks it up. He's going to try to run. And he's spun out of bounds right around the 35. 5-yard line, the Blackhawks. They're 65 yards away from a score. Can they get it in there? 4 minutes, 4 seconds to play. They trail 14-13 in the game here. High snap, he's got it. Stephens evades trouble. He's going to run it. Still running, and down to the 47. 1st down as they move the chains with 3:44 to play in the contest. Inglewood trails by a point, 14-13. They got the ball at the 48. Their own 48. They're going to hand it off to Jason Almond. And the big tailback is going to lumber forward for about 4 or 5 yards. Down in about 5 from the 48 of the Trojans. 3 minutes, 14 seconds. Tick, 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 tick. Inglewood trails by a point, 14-13. Down to 3:08, 7, 6, 5. It's ticking. In the shotgun, Stephens awaits the snap. Nick's got it. He wants to throw, picking up the pressure. He's got it to Solomon Jones. 1st down, out of bounds at about the 35. Ball. The refs are going to roll the clock. 2 minutes 50. Again, it's a 1-point edge for the visiting Trojans. The Blackhawks trail 14-13. They've got the ball. Oh, snap over the head of the quarterback. Stephens, he picks it up. It's a broken play. He's going to run and get hit at about the 30. The ball is at about the 30. 2nd down and about 5. Blackhawks need to get to the 25 for a 1st down. I don't know about the field goal range yet. They might be. 2nd down and 5 with 2 minutes, 9 seconds to play in the game. They trail by a point, 14-13 against the visiting Las Vegas Trojans. Here comes Nic Stephens with the ball. He's going to wing it to the end zone. Juggled and incomplete, but they have a flag here. He was going to the receiver there. I believe it's Julio Gage, and they're going to throw the flag. Forced the penalty against the Trojans. Pass interference. So that'll move the chains with a 2-minute warning here, as the Blackhawks will have the ball right around the 10-yard line at the 10-minute warning. What, the 11? And it'll be 1st and 10. We'll call it the 12. 1st and 10 at the 12. 2-minute warning. Inglewood trails 14-13 against the visiting Trojans. We got 1st down. They're going to throw. Incomplete. Going for number 18, Brendan Chambers. 2nd down and 10 from about the 12-yard line. Inglewood. 1 minute 56 seconds to play in the game. The Trojans lead the home team, Blackhawks, 14-13. 1-point edge. Can Inglewood get on the scoreboard here on 2nd down? 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Nic Stephens. And he wants to throw, and he's going to loft it into the corner. Solomon Jones. And that's a touchdown. Blackhawks. That makes it 19-14. Inglewood on top with 1 minute 48 seconds to play in the game. Appears they're going to go for 2. Stephens with the shotgun snap. He wants to roll and keep it. Throws, over the head of Solomon Jones. So the Blackhawks do take the lead. It's a 5-point game. 19-14, the host Inglewood Blackhawks on top with 1 minute 48 seconds to play. Vegas will get the ball here on the kickoff. Let's see if they do some trickeration here with the onside kick, or they just pulled it away. Let's see. And it is a kick. And fielded. 15, 20, out to 23. And earlier in the contest, with the Trojans traveling light with only about 25, 26, 27 players, fatigue might be a factor here, as they need to go, they need touchdown. Field goal's not going to help them. So 5-point game, 19-14 with 1 minute 43 seconds to go. Not sure how many timeouts the Trojans have, but they're coming from about the 25-yard line. They need to go 75 yards. Do they have the horses? And does the defense of the Blackhawks, do they stand up? Let's see. Back to throw. Jeffries eludes a tackle, throws, almost intercepted. Curtis Perkins looking for that pick. The 25-yard line. It is 2nd and 10 facing the Trojans with 1 minute 36 seconds to play in the game. They've got 3 receivers to the left. 2 of them are stacked. 2 to the right. So 5 receivers set for Jeffries. In trouble. He's going to take a seat all the way back inside the 20 to about the 17-yard line. He's going to take a seat. 94 with the hit. Edwin Flores. Down in about 18 after that big sack. They need to get to the 35-yard line. They're back up to about the 17, 18-yard line. Big play here. 52 seconds to go in the contest. Clock is ticking. As they're going to have spread formation, and Jeffries wings it. Caught by the running back, Ryan Flowers. Is it enough for a 1st down? It's close. It is a chain mover as it's 1st and 10. Ball is at the 37-yard line. 1st down for the Trojans. They trail 19-14 with 37.4 ticks left in the contest. Can the Blackhawk defense hold? Or will the Trojans pull out a miracle. Let's see. As it stands, they are 63 yards away from the end zone. They're huddling it up and talking it out with the coaching staff. Breaking the huddle. Let's see what happens here in our closing seconds of this defensive battle that suddenly got some fireworks here in the second half. Trojans, 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, and a 5 receiver set for the quarterback, Chad Jeffries. He's got the snap, he's got the ball, he's got his man, and he's trying to get out of bounds, and he does after a gain of about 10 with 30 seconds to play. From midfield, it is a first down as they move the chains with 30.2 seconds left to play in the game. Inglewood on top by a score of 19-14. The visiting Trojans are 50 yards away. The ball is in the grass. He picks it up. He's running for his life. He throws on the run, and it's caught by Raymond Shannon, number 10, who makes a shake and bake move, gets out of bounds at about the 34 with 21 seconds to play. The 34-yard line. The chains are moved again. They are 34 yards away from the end zone. Can the Blackhawks keep them out? With 21.7 ticks left in the contest. Again, 5 receivers, 2 to the right and 3 to the left for Jeffries. Picks it up off the grass. Time to throw, he does. His man is there for the catch. And he's shaking him out of the tackle. Still alive and brought down about the 15-yard line with 7 seconds left. Tick, 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 tick. And whistles. 2.4 seconds left on the scoreboard. Let's see what they do about that remaining time. As they're going to line it up quick. And they spike it with 0.5 seconds. Calling it. The officials are calling it. The final score will be Inglewood Blackhawks 19, visiting Las Vegas Trojans 14, as they're going to call it out of time. Blackhawks will go to 5-0 in the Pac West Big 8 division. The Trojans will fall to 4-1. That might be the deciding factor in the #1 seed of the playoffs. I've been your host. I'm Jay Tando. Thanks for watching. Congratulations to the Blackhawks for the victory. Ending to that contest, Blackhawks come out on top 19-14. Tell me about those closing moments.
You know what, to be honest with you, if I was a Trojan player or coach, I'd be upset too, because the referees made a double mistake on both sides of the ball. First of all, he stopped the clock for a first down. This is not college football. This is NFL rules football. The clock should have ran. There was a possibility that the Trojans could have got up to the line of scrimmage and probably chopped it with maybe 1 second left and had another opportunity. But being that he made a mistake, they had to do a 10-second runoff, which is the rule, but they messed it up from the beginning. So hats off to the Trojans. They had a great organization. They had to put up a great game, and we looking forward to seeing them down the road somewhere. That's right. That should secure #1 spot in the playoffs. So we'll see how that goes down the line. Yeah, hats off to their team, their coaches, everybody. Great game, and we're going to head up to Vegas next week. Hopefully everything works in our favor. All right. Thanks again for your time. Yes, sir.